A local abortion clinic is under fire tonight, facing allegations of unsafe and unsanitary conditions. Employees are speaking out only to Action News, calling for the facility to be closed and for state investigators to step up and take action. Tonight, investigative reporter Wendy Saltzman uncovers a handful of 911 calls made from inside Planned Parenthood of Delaware, raising more red flags about the facility's safety. Wendy, what have you found out?
Well, those 911 calls are evidence of multiple medical emergencies at the clinic and have prompted a new investigation by the Delaware Department of Health and the State Board of Professional Licensure. Now we've learned that Planned Parenthood has at least temporarily stopped conducting abortions at that site, that's surgical abortions, and two former employees are speaking only with us about what they say were shocking conditions at the clinic that could put women's safety at risk.
Hi, I need an ambulance at 625 North Shipley Street.
Is the fact that she was unconscious a sudden unexpected change in her usual condition?
Yeah.
Is she breathing normally?
No. What happened? We have a patient that's bleeding.
A series of emergency calls made from the Planned Parenthood of Delaware this year are raising concerns about what's happening behind these closed doors.
The patient is not reacting to a sedation that we gave her, and she pretty much passed out.
Now two former nurses who both quit are speaking exclusively with Action News about what they saw inside.
It was just unsafe. I couldn't tell you how ridiculously unsafe it was.
From allegations of unsanitary conditions.
Well, he didn't wear gloves, yes. He didn't believe him, he didn't need to wear them.
They were using instruments on patients that were not sterile.
To claims a rush to get patients in and out left operating tables soiled and unclean.
It's not washed down, it's not even cleaned off, you know. It has bloody drainage on it.
They could be at risk of getting hepatitis, even AIDS.
Stunned by what they called a meat market style of assembly line abortions.
An ambulance just pulled up from St. Francis Hospital.
I felt that I could be held liable if a patient was harmed.
Planned Parenthood needs to close its doors. It needs to be cleaned up. The staff needs to be trained.
But in Delaware, abortion clinics are not subject to routine inspections. The state only steps in when they have a patient complaint. Planned Parenthood is essentially in charge of inspecting itself.
I'm not going to lie to you. We don't have the manpower to do routine inspections.
Mary Peterson, a director at the Delaware Department of Health, says her investigators went into the facility in October of last year, prompted by a complaint. Did you all find any problems with the sterilization of utensils?
No.
Or of blood being left behind after one patient had surgery and another one came in?
Absolutely none.
Investigators at the time found no evidence to support the claims raised by Vasikonis and Werbrich. But since January 4th, 5 patients have been rushed from the facility to the emergency room, again placing the clinic in the spotlight. Does that raise concerns to you?
It does. And we are in the process of looking into what is causing those issues to occur.
Now on the heels of our investigation, one doctor and 2 more nurses at the clinic have mysteriously left. Planned Parenthood will not confirm if they were fired or resigned. In a statement, the new CEO, Ruth Little Barnaby, told us, "Recently, my staff and I launched a review of patient services. I determined that we need to take immediate steps to assure our patients of our high-quality care, including enacting immediate personnel changes. We do not tolerate employees that fail to meet our standards for patient care and services." That Planned Parenthood office in Wilmington did shut its doors to patients today and told us they were closed to do a routine cleaning. That's just hours after the state confirmed a new investigation, and at least one patient told us she plans to sue the facility following what she says was a botched abortion. Now, Jim, for the full response from Planned Parenthood, people can just go to our website at 6abc.com.
Putting abortion politics aside for the moment, which of course is hard to do, but putting that aside, many people expect Planned Parenthood to be the best you can find in terms of cleanliness and reliability.
That is the expectation, but what we were finding is that the state in Delaware really doesn't do those routine inspections you would expect maybe out of a hospital because they're considered a clinic. And so as such, they pretty much just inspected themselves.
Wendy, thank you.